We have a new Halloween outfit, everyone. Girls, throw out your Harley Quinn costumes because here comes The Bride is the new movie directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal, starring Jessie Buckley as the titular bride, Christian Bale as Frankenstein, Jake Gyllenhaal as Actor Man, and other people as characters in a movie.
Nailed it on the first guess.
The Bride is an interesting movie from the start. As Maggie directed her first movie, The Lost Daughter, which opened to rave reviews, the studio gives her $80 million and carte blanche to do whatever she wants with a Bride of Frankenstein movie. The movie also opens in March, which usually is an okay month for the box office, and I have seen marketing everywhere for this film. So the studio is putting quite a bit of faith in Rachel Dawes. Rachel! So after all that, how is The Bride?
I don't know.
This is an odd movie. It's conflicted, messy, iconic, cringe. Everything you can think of, this movie is that.
What the fuck is this?
Let me try and explain what I mean. The movie opens with Mary Shelley, the author of Frankenstein. Stay with me. She explains the story of The Bride is the real story. Then Mary Shelley, the real Mary Shelley, infests the body of our lead character, again played by Jessie Buckley, creating two personas within one body. Our lead then throws up, spits oysters everywhere, has an old English accent, and then gets pushed down the stairs. That's the first 5 minutes. It's a wild opening, but I gotta say it's only wild on retrospect. When I was watching it, I was thinking,
That's terrible.
the performance seems far too cartoonish, and combining that with the bombastic editing style, the whole thing just starts to feel like a farce. But I will say this on the performance, you do settle into it eventually, which I was very happy about because at first I was very worried that this was going to be a stinker.
I am having a very bad day.
So The Bride's opening is bombastic and ridiculous. It's in contrast to Frankenstein's, which is dull, lifeless, and pathetic like the character.
This card is useless.
As I mentioned, Frankenstein is played by Gore the God Butcherer, and he is okay.
Oh, good for you.
Bale does the classic maneuver of mumbling, then screaming. It's fine, but I think he undercooks certain moments and then really overcooks others. Everyone else in the movie is fine, but that works. Every other character is played more straight, which helps the two leads stand out even more than being, you know, undead people, kinda.
I'm dead.
Also, this character here looks like she was plucked straight out of the game Expedition 33. So anyway, it's then the story of the bride and Frankenstein. They get into shenanigans, go on the run, and the movie is kinda dull. It has visual and stylistic flourishes here and there, but the movie seems to be stuck between an art house movie and a blockbuster. So the pacing starts to drag before the halfway point because there isn't much forward momentum, but we are also not learning a great deal about these characters. However, when the second half hits, this movie goes off the wall insane.
You're insane. You're in pain. I can tell by what you're saying, but...
Strikes 12.
Not insane from a story perspective, but from themes, messaging, style, this movie is a complete mess. The movie is an exercise in extremity. Violent scenes are surprisingly violent, dance scenes are loud and proud, epic moments are blown up to a huge degree with long monologues and chandeliers falling. Female empowerment is not just one woman standing up for herself, it's a whole fucking movement.
Just buy a house.
The thing is, I kinda like it. Now look, I know when people hear that feminism is in a movie these days, they need to watch an episode of The Acolyte just to cleanse their palate. Power. But I just want the ideas in movies to be fully realised. Does the movie convey the message well? Is the story well told? Do I care about the characters? I don't give a shit if something is political. Is the movie good? That's it.
Daddy, chill.
This movie is hard to talk about because it itself is bolted together like the titular bride and Frankenstein. Maggie seems to have been given full control because this movie has everything, and that's why I kinda like it. It's rare to see an $80 million movie with this much going on.
It can't go on like this, can it?
It can.
The movie has dance sequences, grape sequences, genuine nasty violence, a love story, political motivations, cringy moments, awkward comedy, fully stylized sequences, scenes that seem to be in there just to embarrass the actors, and yet isn't that what we all want?
No!
Don't we want big budget weird shit like this? Just me? Okay. Anyway, I do have to look at this movie as a movie, and yes, the movie is all over the place as stated. Convenient plotting, a cop storyline that is pointless, and a feminist message that felt half-baked but also conflicts with the two leads' character arcs. The movie is the ultimate have your cake and eat it too metaphor. Also, there is a blowjob scene, so there's something there for the boys! If this movie does badly, I can really see it becoming a cult movie in the vein of Rocky Horror Show or something like that. Like I said, this movie is as messy as Your Mum, but it does have great moments in it and does tell a competent narrative. So I am giving The Bride a 6 out of 10. Thanks for watching. This video is sponsored by Jake Gyllenhaal's creepy stare.
He did the monster mash. It was a